Hello, my sweet baby darlings. It's Quiche Lorraine for another episode of Late Night with Quiche Lorraine. And I have a guest here with me. Shall we meet her? Yes, we shall. Perry Dolia.
I'm very happy to be here with these tomatoes and this little doll. It's very exciting.
Tell us about Perry Dolia.
Pareidolia comes from pareidolia, which is the pattern-finding tendency of human perception. It's like specifically, it's the tendency to find meaningful patterns in random information. But I mean, if we're talking about pareidolia, they
No,
are.
wait. You whizzed right through.
Okay,
Whatever
right.
that was you just said, slow it down and
Right, okay,
explain it
yeah.
to an old lady.
Okay, yeah. Like where I got the name?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Pareidolia comes from pareidolia, which is the tendency of human perception to find meaningful patterns in random information. And particularly, it's
Like the Matrix movie when they look at the screen.
maybe, but I mean, it's the biggest.
Say yes.
Yeah, sure.
That's
No,
what I thought.
I mean, the example I usually give is like when you look at a cloud and you're like, oh, it looks like a bunny rabbit. That's pareidolia.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh. No, the mind is opening. I'm understanding. Okay, complete your thought.
Or like the fronts of cars looking like faces kind of with the headlights and the grill.
Have you noticed new cars at night? All of the headlights look angry.
Yes, they
They
do.
all point that all of the headlights are angry.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I was the only one who ever noticed the angry headlights.
Yeah, and that's pareidolia, now you know.
Oh, what we can learn on the Late Night with Quiche Lorraine.
It's a science show now.
It's educational. We're going straight to PBS.
Bill Nye, I'm coming for your gig.
That one's yours.
Coming for your gig, Bill. Maybe we can collab even.
Well, before we get into deeper, would you care for a tomato?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, mm. It is always good to share a snackaroonie with my guest.
Yeah.
Enjoy that tomato. And I shall ask you another question. You are pretty much new to the drag scene, yes?
Yeah.
How long have you been?
I mean, my very first show, we're coming up on 2 years now. But like it's been probably less than a year since anybody knew who I was. Um, my first show actually was Maryville College Pride Club's first annual drag night, hosted actually by Fatty Acid, shout out. And I did a song that I actually have just recently started doing again, which is called Yes to Air is Human, So Don't Be One. And I had those little like scarecrow fangs, those little vampire teeth that just like mold to your mouth, and like that's how they stay put. And my mouth got so dry that they fell out. So I had to do the rest of my number with my fangs in one hand and my tips in the other hand. But you know what? I persevered, and I'm still doing drag. So
In your short little time here, what's the biggest lesson you have learned about drag, about life? What have you learned?
I would say, I mean, it's less of a lesson and more of like a skill, but I have learned to take pride in my achievements. I didn't used to do that until I started putting on wigs. So it's funny how that works sometimes. I guess.
How did it change?
I don't know. I think it was just the like, in the drag world, we are all just really it's sort of delusions of grandeur the game, isn't it? So I think just like I pretended for so long that eventually I was like, wait a minute. I kind of am awesome sometimes. I mean, I have my moments, as do all of us.
As soon as the show is over and my driver is taking me back to the mansion, the first thing I do is start going through my head about everything I done wrong.
And this is fair.
And then the next day, I'm like, oh, that was horrible. Maybe that's what makes me keep wanting to do better, because I think that I'm horrible. I know some other people who do that same thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but, you know,
And you know what? It's up to
when
you.
we're on stage, it's all pretend anyway.
Yeah.
Explain the drag look. I don't see any sparkles, no feathers, the typical
Right, yeah.
drag look.
My aesthetic influences are things like 80s new wave, like the New Romantics. It's like proto-Renaissance depictions of the Virgin Mary. Like
Explain the Virgin Mary thing.
right. So I took an art history class. I took a few art history classes because I'm majoring in graphic design, and you have to take like all of the art history classes. But there's a period like right before, the Renaissance with like Michelangelo and all them. Like right before that is known as the Proto-Renaissance, where it was like, oh, this is like it's getting there, but it's not to like the complete aesthetic perfection that we know as the Renaissance. And like the way that they used to draw the Virgin Mary then, I'm like, oh, because she is so sad.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, this is a serve. And she has like this very tall oval face and like the sad downturned eye. And I'm like, yeah, I like her. I like what she's doing.
are those the paintings where they haven't quite got perspective right yet? And they're trying to do Bible time paintings, but everyone is dressed like medieval times.
Yeah,
medieval buildings.
that is a very common thing throughout art history, is depicting Bible times as though it is the contemporary period. And it's kind of still being done today with like stuff like Godspell. I think it's just a way that people like to feel more connected to like Christ or whatever.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ Superstar, what if he was a rock and roll man? And what if she was a rock and roll woman?
Your look, your aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
the songs you choose,
Mm-hmm.
the shows you even choose. Where does that come from?
I knew going in that like if we were talking about my drag, it would be kind of unavoidable that we talk about the neurodivergent experience.
Say that word slower.
Neurodivergent?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically the character of Perry Dolia is an alien. I go back and forth on their home planet. I used to call it Atlanta because of like an inside joke that I had with my friend. Now I generally say like whatever the name is, we can't pronounce it with the human body. We can't make that sound. Perry was an alien spy sent to planet Earth, and their species, they don't know what gender is, so that's why I look like this. Because Perry was like, oh, so I see that some humans wear their hair very long, and I see some other humans have hair on their face, and I see some other humans wear different colored like creams and powders. Let's just put all of that, because they didn't recognize the pattern of like what is gender, because that's not a concept on my home planet. And then like I didn't do this intentionally, but the whole persona is kind of just a metaphor for being neurodivergent.
Explain.
What, neurodivergent?
Yes.
So
Especially for someone from my generation,
right.
we don't understand such things. In my day, we would give you a teddy bear, lock you in the basement, and never hear from you again.
Right.
So
right.
enlighten me on
Yeah.
what exactly is that?
So neurodivergent, it generally the big two is ADHD and autism, which two for two. Some people also lump in like OCD, PTSD, those sorts of things. And I think that's probably fair. I don't have those though, so I don't know. Can't really speak to that.
Well, why do you think? Growing up, I never heard of that. Was it just not diagnosed or known about at the time?
There have been diagnoses of things like autism since at least the 40s. Now it is diagnosed more frequently, and it's more just like, oh, it's, I mean, it's improved a lot even just since I was a kid.
You still are.
Well, yeah, since I was little, like within my lifetime, it has improved a lot.
Okay. Are you ready
Oh,
to dazzle us with a performance?
oh yeah.
Then show that amazingness.
I am amazing, and I am
And
going to dazzle you with a performance now.
there you go. Enjoy this performance from Harry Dolia. How do you feel your performance was?
Fabulous and stunning.
I was going to see if you were still going to stay in that mode. Favorite show?
Favorite show? Oh, I really liked Knox Pride. That was really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of cheers.
I did. I got a lot of cheers and I got a lot of money.
Did you?
I did.
Tip money?
Yes. I got like
Well, where were they when I was on stage?
I got like a 20 from someone and then like a 10 from someone else and then a bunch of ones. And not to be just like totally bragging.
I got $3 flippin'.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
See, that's why you got to do Chapel Roan.
Do what?
Chapel Roan. That's the musician who Pink Pony Club. I was doing her song Pink Pony Club, and everybody loves that song. So that's why I got a bunch of money.
Oh, I was really not listening.
And that's fair.
Oh.
That's fair. And that's your prerogative.
I want to do something fun.
Ooh, okay.
It's time for hate mail. Grab
Ooh.
3 of these.
Ooh, okay.
Don't look at them.
Okay.
And then we'll read them. These are comments
Ooh.
from our YouTube videos.
Okay.
It's been quite fun doing these.
2.
Okay.
3. Okay.
Let's see what we got. Let's see.
Okay.
So exciting.
This is exciting because I do kind of love, like, I mean, one of our hobbies that we share is fighting with bigots on Facebook.
Oh, we do.
We love to do that. All you folks at home, get into this as a pastime. Fight with bigots in the Facebook comments. It's really entertaining.
We'll send each other links.
Yes, to like posts like WBIR 10 News.
So we can join in and attack someone.
It's so much fun. But anyway, so this should be like that, I guess. Okay, so this one is from Howard Locks 864, left 5 months ago. It says, "You are a total freak." Indeed.
We know this.
Yeah.
We totally know this.
Obviously. Can I
I
swear?
don't think he meant that as a compliment.
No.
We all know.
No, it's they always are saying just like, "You're weird." I'm like, what else is new?
Would we be doing this if we were not neurodivergent? New word.
New vocabulary of the day.
Did he teach you another new word?
Pareidolia.
No, I don't care about that one.
Oh.
The Virgin Mary thing.
Oh, Proto-Renaissance.
Proto-Renaissance.
Yeah. Very fun. Very
Yeah,
amusing.
use that in a sentence next week. Oh, wait.
Okay, second one. This one is from Anthony Grimaldi 9483, who I guess must be related to whichever Grimaldi that was the father of clowning. I know my history. All you folks at home. See, I told you I was making this an educational program.
No idea.
I think it was Joseph Grimaldi who's the father of clowning.
I don't
Fact
know.
check me on that, but I don't know.
No idea what you're
Anyway,
talking about.
more to the point, Mr. Grimaldi here has a wonderful comment that says, "Make America mentally stable again."
I think these are going right along. Right along with tonight's discussion.
Yeah, honestly, make America mentally stable again. And step 1, go to therapy, Anthony.
We're going to find him.
I'm gonna find him, gonna refer him to a great therapist.
I'm just watching. I'm just watching and letting you go. Read.
I love to yap.
Read.
This one is from Eric Cook 5745. He says, "WTF? What the fuck? Shocked emoji, shocked emoji, shocked emoji." You know, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair reaction to have. But, like, I don't know. Think of a better insult.
They're not very creative.
No,
No,
it's just like,
no.
oh, you have weird clothes on. You are wearing a wig. I'm like, I know this. I did it on purpose. Ooh, another game.
No.
Oh,
New this season.
oh,
Gifts. Usually, the gifts are a joke,
okay.
but I saw this, and I thought you would like it. Because I'm generous.
Ah, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
You cannot keep the box.
I
You
wouldn't
can
try
keep
to.
the
The tomato.
tomato.
Oh. Oh, what is the? I just crocheted one of these.
You'll have to work on the ears.
Right. Oh. Yeah.
I invented that look.
Oh, the bunny hat?
Mm-hmm. I was the first.
Really?
Bob's Burgers stole it from me. I have proof. Thank you, my sweeties, for watching this episode, and thank you to Perry Dolia. I hope you had a wonderful time. Good.
Make it tomato and little hat.
Everyone loves a tomato.
I do.
Yes. Okay, goodbye, my sweetie.